fall of 1974. It was the first time in 60 years that Olivet had won the MIAA football championship. The campus was just full of electricity. The night that we won the football game, the church bell rang all night long. All the students were out in the square. It was just kind of a very happy and fun time.
We had what were called freshman collections. Each student individually appeared before the entire faculty. And each faculty member had the chance to comment on the students' work. I remember Mr. Brewer, the president, apologized to his colleagues and saying that he might have been a distraction because periodically I would like to get his 41 Hudson convertible out of the garage and wash it.
When I played soccer there, we ended a 49-game losing streak in Division III soccer, NCAA. And a big shout out to Mark Simon, who scored the winning goal against Albion. We with 10 guys. But that was really great because we came back to campus and rang the bell, and that was one big memory as a student.
Dr. Gruen, as he normally does in this advanced biochemistry class, is asking questions. My third wrong answer kind of tipped him off that I wasn't quite really prepared for today's lesson. And he was kind of cursed with me and said, Tim, I think that tomorrow you should be a little bit better prepared in class. That was the last time I wasn't prepared. So it was an uncomfortable memory, but it was a great learning opportunity.
Growing up the way that I did, catered to, my parents dropped me off. It was in Dole Hall. My room overlooked the cemetery. And my mom did not show any inkling that she was concerned at all. You know, she kissed me goodbye. My dad kissed me goodbye. But a few years later, once I became an adult, she shared with me that she did not think I would last a day. Being the type of young person that I was, and the fact that I actually had to look over at the cemetery.
And I remember one night, it was a terrible snowstorm. I didn't know if I could get home. I thought I might even have to sleep there. But Craig Corpola just stayed there with us for, it was well into the evening. I mean, he had a family. And he ordered pizza, and we all had pizza, and we stayed there in this snowstorm where we were trapped and got Tim's to deliver, and I just remember feeling like we were like a family.
Professor William Whitney, at the time in the art department, he had been with the college a long time, not only teaching art history, but a number of other art classes. He gave me confidence in what I was doing. He told me things about myself that I think I didn't realize at the time as a 19 or 20-year-old. I think he brought those things out in me and made me see that I could do things that perhaps I thought might not be a possibility. He was like a family member, really, and he was just a very dear person.
Your success, the learning that you've gained, the growth that you've had, is so you can contribute to society. It's for social responsibility. It's to make life better for people, to make life better for humanity. And that's why the saying, pro Christo et humanitante. It's about Christ and humanity. I learned that early on. I didn't go to Olivet as a Christian, but I certainly left there with Christian values.
There was a lot of discussion at the time back in the early 90s. Should it be social responsibility? Should it be individual responsibility? There's a lot of great back and forth within the faculty and staff.
Putting notes up on the board after a 2 or 3 hour discussion and then small group activity. Kind of boiling that down and trying to see what would come out of it. And it was out of that whole process that education for individual and social responsibility emerged.
And I think that the really great thing is that we landed on both terms, because it really, the individual part meant that even when you're by yourself and that there's nobody watching, you should really be a responsible person, a responsible citizen. And then the social part is really being engaged in your community.
At 17, you go and you attend a college, and you have to go to church, and you don't even really know what congregational church is and what that means. But the way that has been woven into my life. The leadership and the individual responsibility that we all have to make life and the world better for others. I take that personally. I live it every day.